Sahab, Secretary District Legal Service Authority Srinagar, our Principal Dr. Faridi Sahab, and their faculty members and my dear students. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
Wa alaikum salam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
As you all know that we are celebrating the Constitution Day. Constitution of India, as you know, is the most lengthy written constitution of the world, and we have the honor that we are the largest democratic country in the world. So this Constitution of India was adopted on 26 November 1949, and it was enforced on, it came into force on 26 January 1950. That is why every year 26 January is celebrated as the Republic Day. But everybody knows that 26 January is the Republic Day, and it is the day when this Constitution came into existence.
Assalamu alaikum to everybody here, especially the Secretary DLSA, Mr. Jahangir Sahab, some panel lawyers, and my colleagues and dear students. This is really a pleasure to be a part of this celebration, celebrating what we cherish as the document of commitment. Our forefathers who framed this constitution, who gave this constitution, they gave it with a commitment. Commitment is that henceforth we are free. We are not subordinate to anybody. With this commitment, we were able to shut off the colonial rule which was there for almost 2 decades, 2 centuries. And as a matter of fact, I must tell you, this commitment is a great commitment because it starts with the words, we the people. Now, we the people in the preamble of the Constitution.
Round of applause for them.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. आवाज आ रही है? क्या? ठीक? Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. First of all, I am very thankful to all the students, faculty members and esteemed guests, and welcome to this special occasion of celebrating the Constitutional Day of India. Today, we celebrate this day in the honor of adoption of Constitution of India. On this day, in 1949, the Constitutional Assembly of India was established, and nearly after the deliberation of 2 years, 11 months and 20 days, the Constitution of India was finally adopted and enforced. The Constitution of India is not just a legal document, but it is a living document that reflects the ideas, values, and beliefs of people of India. The Constitution of India in itself lays a foundation for our democratic structure, which is indeed my today's topic, the importance of Constitution in the democratic structure of India. When we talk about the Constitution of India is the soul of our democracy, as it ensures every citizen of India rights and freedoms, and also ensures the equality to all. It also ensures the accountability and transparency of every institution of government. How can we forget the British government in India, who took everything from us, our resources, our dignity, our freedom. But one thing they couldn't take away from us is our wisdom, our spirit, and our courage. They also teach us the importance of laws, rules, and regulations in regulating and governing such a big nation. And India, after independence, they didn't focus on building the infrastructure or their social, economic, or political development, but they built a legal document, a living document known as the Constitution of India, as they knew that this document in itself is a guarantee of whole development of our nation. The Constitution of India is a living thing. I consider it as a living thing because it has a rationale, just like a normal human being, to change with the changing needs of our society by the way of the amendments. The Constitution of India till now has been amended more than 106 times. Whether it's the first constitutional amendment of India of 1951, which introduces the provisions relating to the freedom of speech and expression, and also the reasonable restrictions. Or the 42nd Amendment Act, which introduces the terms such as the socialism and secularism in our constitution, and also imposes the fundamental duties on the state by way of the directive principles of state policy. How can we forget 73rd and 74th Amendment Act, which introduces the provisions relating to the Panchayat Raj and local self-government in India. Indeed, the Constitution of India is a compass that guides our democracy from time to time and also shows us a way towards a better government. One of the greatest writers of India, Mrs Zia Modi, in his book, 10 Judgments That Change India, shows us the importance of Constitution of India in framing the democratic structure of our nation. Whether it is the Keshwan Bharti's case, which shows us the doctrine of basic structure, or the Maneka Gandhi versus Raj Narayan, which lays down the principles for free and fair elections in India, or the Maneka Gandhi versus Union of India, which widened the 21 of the Indian Constitution. My dear students and faculty members, as I have already told you, that the Constitution of India is a living document. It has a action to think about the betterment of our society. How can we forget the judgment of 2009 of Nas Foundation versus Government of National Capital Territory of Delhi? The judgment given by the Supreme Court was in accordance with the provisions of our Constitution, but it was highly criticized because it was for the first time the Constitution of India validated the homosexuality in India. But as I have told you, that it's a living document. It has a rationale to think. And the recent example of Supreme Court of India, the Supreme Court of India in 7th October 2023 overrided the judgment. And in Supriya Das versus Union of India held that the marriage between the homosexuals is not a fundamental right in India, and neither it violates Article 14, 19 or the 21 of the Indian Constitution. I want to conclude my speech with the famous quote of Dr. B.R. Ambedkar, the father of our Constitution, that Constitution is medicine to our democracy, and whenever the democracy falls sick, Constitution must be administered. Thank you all of you for being the wonderful.
बुलबुल बनाम छु गुलशन गुलशन वतन छु सोनी सोनी वतन छु गुलशन गुलशन वतन छु
Advocates are real educators of the society. To enlighten us more about the Constitution of India with her eloquent views, let us welcome Adv Syed Shabana to make the aura more elaborate with her presence.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. I'm highly thankful to the principal, Mr. Farid sir. Highly thankful to the Secretary DLSA, Mr. Jahangir Bakshi, the teachers, their students, and of course the campus, Vitasta College, which always gives us the opportunity. हम एक मौके फराहम करते हैं यहाँ पे हम लीगल अवेयरनेस प्रोग्राम करें and today I am very much thankful to the college and giving me the opportunity to celebrate the special day, Indian Constitution Day, which is also called the National Law Day.
Respected dignitaries, our esteemed principal and faculty members, my dear co-mates, Assalamu alaikum and a very good morning to all of you. I, Madina Azad, student of DLSA 8th semester, feels privileged to have a word on this special day on which our constitution was adopted. Constitutional Day, also known as Samvidhan Divas, is celebrated throughout the country on 26th of November every year. Its aim is to spread awareness on the importance of Indian Constitution and to acknowledge the contribution of its architect, Dr. B.R. Ambedkar. Being a law student, we all know that the Constitution is the supreme law of India. It is by the people, for the people and of the people. It lays down the framework that demarcates fundamental political code, structure, procedure, powers and duties of governmental institutions and sets out fundamental rights, directive principles and duties of citizens. Gender equality is an important aspect of Indian Constitution. Equality is one of the magnificent cornerstones of Indian democracy. Our constitution grants us the right to equality through Articles 14 to 18. The underlying objective of Article 14 is to secure to all persons, citizens as well as non-citizens, the equality of status and opportunity referred in the preamble of our constitution. As we all know that our preamble starts with the people of India. It doesn't say you or me, it doesn't say you or her. It starts with the people of India. That means it outlaws discrimination in a general way. Article 14 guarantees equality before law to all persons. The meaning of the term persons in Article 14, that is right to equality, and Article 21, that is right to life and personal liberty, is gender neutral. It covers.
तो उससे पहले जो हमारे फर्स्ट प्राइम मिनिस्टर ऑफ इंडिपेंडेंट इंडिया पंडित जवाहरलाल नेहरू जी ने एक ऑब्जेक्टिव रेजोल्यूशन पेश किया कि जब हमारा मुल्क आजाद होगा तो ये मुल्क क्या होगा, ये मुल्क मतलब व्हाट विल बी दिस कंट्री, और जब ये मुल्क बनेगा तब ये लोगों के लिए क्या करेगा। तो वो ऑब्जेक्टिव रेजोल्यूशन इतना स्ट्रॉन्ग था, इतना वो मतलब कॉम्पैक्ट था कि उस ऑब्जेक्टिव रेजोल्यूशन को हमने प्रियम्बल बना दिया कॉन्स्टिट्यूशन का। यानी तमहीद या दिबाचा जो भी कहेंगे, जब हम कोई किताब देखते हैं तो उसके प्रीफेस में उसका निचोड़ होता है। तो ये 6-7 लाइन्स में जो कॉन्स्टिट्यूशन 395 आर्टिकल्स हैं, इनका निचोड़ यानी जो लुब-ए-लुबाब है कॉन्स्टिट्यूशन का, ये इस प्रियम्बल में बयान है। इस प्रियम्बल के 2 पार्ट्स हैं, जिसे मैंने बताया। इट कंसिस्ट्स ऑफ 2 पार्ट्स। फर्स्ट पार्ट इज ये मुल्क क्या है, इस मुल्क की हमने बुनियाद डाली है, चर्च की आजादी हमसे लिया हमने, तो ये मुल्क क्या बनेगा, व्हाट विल बी इट्स फाउंडेशंस। एक फाउंडेशन ये है कि ये सॉवरन होगा। सॉवरन मतलब आपने पढ़ा होगा, खुद मुख्तारी, अपने डिसीजंस इंटरनल एंड एक्सटर्नल फैसले लेने का हक हासिल होगा। देन देयर इज सोशलिस्ट यानी जॉइंट ओनरशिप, किसी एक की तानाशाही नहीं चलेगी, जितने भी स्टेट के रिसोर्सेज होंगे वो सबके होंगे। देन देयर इज सेक्युलर यानी स्टेट का बजाते खुद अपना कोई मजहब नहीं है। आपको ये तो है इंडिविजुअल, आप अपने खुदा को कैसे राजी करेंगे ये तो आपका मसला है, लेकिन स्टेट किसी रिलीजन को प्रोपोगेट प्रमोट नहीं करेगी। दे विल रेस्पेक्ट एज ए स्टेट एज ए नेशन। हम हर एक रिलीजन
of India,
we the people of India
having solemnly resolved to constitute India into a sovereign, socialist, secular, democratic republic, and to secure to all its citizens justice, social, economic, and
political
liberty of thought, expression, belief, faith, and worship, equality of status and of opportunities, and to promote among them all fraternity, assuring the dignity of the individual and the unity and integrity of the nation. In our Constituent Assembly,
of a lawyer. But I must tell you here, it is not only the judgments given by the Supreme Court that are more important. For us, the important judgments are those which are administered by our local judges, because they are directly connected with the people. It is only certain cases which reach to the Supreme Court. But it is actually the majority of the cases, they are being administered by our judges. Right? So that is why when you commit to become a judge tomorrow, you must commitment to law, constitution, and understanding about things. So your understanding is needed.
A huge round of applause for Madina.
from 10th semester. Wajid from 10th semester.
Watan chu Soni, Soni Watan chu Gulshan, Gulshan Watan chu Soni.